Alright, Mark. Number one, I'm trying a different camera phone here because I notice the audio keeps dropping off. Kind of annoying. Alright. The reason why I'm updating this basically is to let you know I pulled that transistor out. TR20. I pulled it out. Like I said, I wasn't sure exactly how to test that, but I thought I would do this because it would show you I believe you're on the right track, because, well, I'll show you. Now at this point there's no sound, there's no nothing at this point, but at least turning that out got rid of one problem, as you notice. That on air, it looks like it's on, that's just the light back there is off. Now, there's no PA, no audio or anything like that with that out, but I'm just letting you know the on-air light with that out, that transistor TR20 out of there, has turned that light off. Which I realize why it would do that, because now it's not. But I was not getting any voltage at that transistor with power. I was trying to do that earlier. I was not getting any voltage at that transistor. None. So that might mean something as well. You know, and once again, I struck out at Radio Shack. Me and my wife went up earlier. You know, I tried to get in another transistor. Well, that didn't happen. Not one goddamn transistor they had there was even close to what I needed. You know, you can't start. I mean, the pin configuration, you know, solders in a straight line, so you can't be bending pins to take the collector to the side when it's supposed to be in the center and that kind of thing. So I struck out there. They had didn't have any 200 ohm resistors either. And the guy's like, what wattage is it? I'm like, I don't know. I just want a 200 ohm resistor. I don't know what wattage it is. You know, I just, shit. There's no wattage on any of this. I said, it's coming out of a CV, so I don't know. What the hell would it be? 4 or 5 watts? I don't freaking know. You know, the kid's about 16 years old, whatever, but they had no 200 ohm. They had hundreds and shit like that, but nothing that. So I struck out big time today. They had no transistors. Now they have transistors, but you know, not in the pin configuration that I need. But I just wanted to show you that. I thought maybe that would, you know, I'm trying to give you a little bit of incentive too to keep going on this. Like I said, that on-air light with that transistor out is gone. It is off. So you're on the right track, bro. And I don't know. I've never really looked into it, but if me and you, between the two of us, can actually fix this radio via YouTube, I don't know. I think it's the first CB radio, or at least anything electronics that I know of, that two people have gone back and forth on and actually fixed. So that actually might be good, because you just sit at home and just you know, email back and forth or whatever, and you know, put your little PayPal emblem there, and have people send you money via PayPal to you know, for your services. But the resistor is out at this point, the transistor, excuse me. It's out. And like I said before, I don't know why, but the case style that is on the transistor that's supposed to be in here is not the same. And I had a little bit of trouble trying to make sure I was getting the right one. And that kind of threw me off a little bit because I wasn't sure. It's actually supposed to be kind of like a barrel and then, you know, kind of straight. Let's see, I'll turn on the light here. I'll show you what I mean. According to the schematic, it should look like this guy here, and that would be TR14 possibly. Yeah. It has a straight edge and then it barrels around like a half barrel, and then it has a straight edge. Unfortunately, this ribbon is really a pain in the ass. It's totally in the way of where we're working. TR20 is right there. My thumb is, and you can't see it. Shit. Probably not. But it's right there. 3 pins. Right next to the C147 cap. And the C27 cap too as well. But yeah, this goddamn ribbon is in the freaking way. But the IC6, which has a different pin configuration, mind you, but it actually looks exactly what that's what's supposed to be is actually in here. It's just this has a different. When you look at the SAMs, trying to figure out where your leads are supposed to go and whatnot. It's kind of hard to tell when. Shit, that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to short myself out. But this is the other thing I want to show you real quick, just in case you missed it on the other videos. I don't know if you can pick this up. I hope you can. There's a damn light over here because this is very important. See, I hope the damn camera picks this up. I ain't gonna be able to tell until I review it later on, but this area right here, and it's not the one you were talking about. This would be R140, it looks like, right here. And I'm not sure what diode this is. It doesn't even say. The diode actually looks like it's supposed to be back here. But what I'm trying to tell you is this area here, because when you said about charred, it's not this guy. And this is the guy you were referencing to earlier about testing. This one here, which would be hard to tell, but this one here is the one that you were referencing to, I believe. R140. That one there has a char around the board, and this Zener diode or whatever the hell we got here. Also, in this area here, it is charred. Right here. I hope that you can see it. I don't know if you can or not, but this resistor in this area, right here, got that cutout, right in the corner of that cutout, where the pins are for the ribbon that goes to the meter for your digital display for your frequencies and shit. This is a charred area right here. It's the only charred area on the whole board. It's right here. So I hope that helps diagnose some shit. I mean, hell, I'll replace as many components as I have to, but geez, it just gets to the point where it's like, okay, I hope you can see it. I don't know if you can or not, but take my word for it. It's charred right in here. It's not in this guy. And I think this is the one you were referencing to on your video. How it looks like it could be R126. We got an R125 over here. But there's nothing charred here. It's this one here. R140, I think it might be. See, it's weird because a couple of these are labeled, but they're missing, if it makes any sense. Just trying to give you a good vantage point of that area there. Because that right here, that part of the board right in here is charred. Like somebody took a freaking lighter to it. It's black. And it's damn possible this one got took out. But this area here and this, that diode right there, that's charred around there. But this area here is charred. Okay? And when you said that earlier, I thought, well, you know what? I remember saying something about it in another video, but it doesn't matter. All right, Mark. I'm going to leave it go at that. But I did take the transistor out, which is, if you see, there's 3 pins right there. That's where the transistor was. 3 pins. And it's really getting, on the other side of this board, it's getting hectic. A lot of wires and shit. So I gotta really start documenting what I'm doing because some of them are attached to some of this shit. So I gotta watch what I'm doing. All right, Mark. Thank you very much. You're awesome, dude. I'm serious, man. I wish I could shake your hand and sit down and talk shit with you in your shop because, man, I'd have a lot of fun. You're a good guy, and I appreciate your time and what you're doing. All right, man? Thank you.